A traveler to Cameroon is most likely to land at the Douala International Airport. The Bonneberry neighborhood of Douala is a very rough area. On a typical day, the street is congested with pedestrians, vendors, bikes, and vehicles. Even cattle are often seen on the street marching to the cattle market. Although cows can sometimes be wild and dangerous, they are marched along the street among pedestrians. The government does nothing to prohibit such movement of animals on a busy street. The Dido roundabout is marked by a monument. Here you find all the young people who mainly survive on the street. In Cameroon, only taxis are yellow, and many of the younger people are taxi drivers. Some use motorbikes to transport people. Others own small kiosks on the roadsides to run small businesses. Some teenagers are students who use their free time to hustle on the street in order to raise money for their education. Still others have completely dropped out of school because of lack of money. Like many of the hustlers, this youth makes his living on the street. In my experience in Douala, concerning its activities and difficulties, I think everything depends on us and our efforts for the better. I can't tell a lie. It's true, they say, there is money in Douala, but if you don't really make the effort and put your energy to assume your responsibility, I think you will not survive in Douala. This youth shows his kiosk where he sells cell phones and phone accessories. At times he makes enough money to survive the day. Some days he sells nothing. He has to struggle hard every day so he can earn a living. Large umbrellas covering shelves are used for business purposes, such as makeshift restaurants and cell phone booths. On these shelves are a variety of items, like bottled water, fruit juices, and just about anything. "200 miles away from Douala is the English-speaking city of Bamenda. Life in the city is better than in the village. The rich live relatively easily. Unlike most city dwellers, they own cars and like to party whenever possible. The middle class work in many low-paid professions such as carpentry and tailoring. The tailoring workshops in Bamenda main market absorb thousands of young girls who drop out of school. The road out of the city takes you to the villages. The villagers are often poor, surviving on about $2 to $5 a week. Their lives are frequently miserable. They are subsistence farmers and live in houses built with earth blocks. The village of Valley Nyunga is located about 20 kilometers, or 12 miles, from the city of Bamenda. Homes are surrounded by forests, typically only footpaths link small, isolated communities. This looks like an abandoned house, but it's somebody's home. The walls are built with mud bricks. The door is black as a result of soot from burning wood in the house. Wood is burned for cooking and for heating the house. The villagers have no electricity or running water. They light their homes with candles and kerosene lamps, and fetch drinking water from nearby streams. A village compound typically consists of 3 or more separate buildings around a circular or rectangular arena. This house has no modern furniture. At the center is a fireplace where cooking is done, and people inside are always burning wood during cold weather to keep the house warm. This typical village house has tiny rooms, often with small windows or no windows at all. The rooms are airtight and smoky. The visitors do not have enough space to sit inside, so they sit outside in the arena to enjoy the meal offered by the villagers. The meal is accompanied by a natural liqueur called palm wine, which is tapped from the raffia palm. These villagers do not have TV at home. They are excited to see a video camera because they know they can be seen or heard anywhere. They therefore like to use the camera to extend greetings to their relatives abroad. This grandmother has no birth certificate, but is estimated to be well above 80 years old.